Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna walk all through real quick how I make my dough baits for carp. I'm also gonna make some boilies too while I'm at it. First, I use a decent amount of oatmeal, just normal oatmeal. Then flour that has gluten. Use a decent amount. Make a mess, but next. I use strawberry jello, and this is your flavoring. I have a couple other things that I like to put in it. Basically at this point, that's about the right amount. I'm going to use creamed corn as the liquid that's going to kind of hold it all together. Let me see where I get after mixing this all up. Take it a little bit slow here. Need a little bit more corn. The corn is a good flavoring. The carp seem to really like it. I catch a lot of carp on sweet corn. The creamed corn has a good flavor for them too. If you don't have enough wetness, add more corn, add more flour if it's too wet. A lot of times I'll use Big Red as this instead of the creamed corn, and that works pretty well too. I'll add a few other things in here real quick. One, vanilla extract. Carp just love this stuff. You don't need a ton, but then one last thing that I like is molasses. Hopefully I don't make a huge mess with it. Alright, I'm going to stir that all up. Let's see where I'm at. I have a feeling I'm going to need more flour. Definitely more flour. I forgot to add one crucial ingredient since we are making boilies here. Ooh, that's gross. Clean up after this, but yeah, for the boilies you really want some egg. It'll hold it all together. I'm gonna need a little more flour. Alright, this is the consistency I was going for, where it's basically just a nice dough ball. It's all together. You can touch it with your hands, and it doesn't come off in your hands, really. I had to add a good amount more of flour to get it like that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to save some of it, and I'm going to use that to chum with. I'm just going to throw little balls of it out. Some of them I'm going to microwave and make floating boilies, and then some of them I'm going to put on my stove real quick and boil them like that. Alright, I got my 9-year-old, and we're making little dough balls. I'm going to boil half of them, and I'm going to put some of them in the microwave. I'm also going to keep some of them just as dough balls, because I've actually caught a lot of them without boiling them. This is what I normally use. Alright, basically I got some that's going to be uncooked, and I'm going to chum a lot of this. I'm going to throw it in small little pieces where I'm fishing. This, I'm going to save for next time. I'm going to throw this in my freezer. And then I got some, I'm going to put these in the microwave for a few seconds, and then I'm going to boil these. Alright, I got my boilies going just a little bit. Try not to mess them up while I do this, but there they are, cooking away. I might give them like maybe 10 minutes in here, and then I'll take them out. I'm not going to boil them super hard or anything. They don't need to be in there for a super high heat or for that long. Alright, I took them out of the boiling water. I put them on a plate for a little while, let them dry. And these are really hard, I can't even really crush them. That's pushing pretty hard on it. So I'm just going to bag them up, and I'm going to go fish and see what I can catch on Town Lake here in Austin. I've got my floating ones, I've got extra dough just to chum, and then I've got my boilies.
They're kind of ugly, but I think they'll work. I don't think the carp really care what they look like.
Alright, I'm back on Town Lake. I'm out here, my pillar is over that way. I'm gonna tie to. I got a big old bag of corn and I'm gonna, actually it's more than corn, it's birdseed corn, jello, and a few other ingredients, vanilla. And basically my goal is, I'm trying to get an area that's chummed up. That's all just kind of one area. I gotta figure out where my chum's going exactly, as I want it to all pretty much be in one area I can throw my rods to. And if I can watch where a lot of this corn is going, then I can cast right to here. And I should be able to hook up pretty easy. Throw one more handful. Hopefully we're in a good area here. From what I can tell, it should, looks like quite a bit of corn is going straight down, so it should be good, I think. Alright, I'm back in my spot, tied off to my post again, right here. Just need to unclip a few things and I'm ready to go. And a couple of rods out, one off the front, two off the back. I've been chumming sweet corn, deer corn, bird seed, some vanilla. I chummed a whole bunch out that way. And with the current, which is the hardest thing that's been working against me, the current's been coming this way at me, so I've put my chum further out today, so hopefully I'll get my area where all my carp are right in here. A kayaker just came by and said he marked a whole bunch of big fish down there, so hopefully I have a bunch of carp already ready to eat for me. I'm also using homemade boilies and dough baits that I made at my house. Alright, I just hooked up with a Asian invasive species. This thing has got to be 40 pounds, 35 at least. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Can show it right up in there. Wow. Look at that thing. So basically this carp is from Asia. Its real name is a greater Amur carp, but people call it a grass carp. It's an invasive species. People don't really like it because it eats all the plants in the environment. Wow, that is absolutely massive. Okay, he woke up. Whoa. Wow. Monster grass carp. Like I said, I've never caught one of these fish. This is my first one ever, and it just so happens to be an absolute monster. All right, it's coming. It's coming. Oh my God, it's in. Woo! Woo! Holy crap. All right, check this out. Whoa. All right, here we go. My grass carp friend. This thing is just absolutely massive. I can't even show you all the whole fish at once. Woo! Big old grass carp. That is awesome. I've been out here for 3 days trying to catch one of these for y'all. I've been chumming up my spot. I've been probably spent 12 hours sitting there and finally caught one of them. All right, hook's out. Look at that hook. Just barely held on. Alright, I'm gonna see if my huge carp can release. If not, I'll find something to do with it. But I'm gonna put her back in the water and I'm gonna see. Wow, look at that mouth. If she doesn't want to swim, I'll try to keep a hold of her. She wants to live. Woo! Oh man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, 20 years to try to catch one of those, and then I catch one that's almost 50 pounds. It's just crazy. Wow.